Hello, everybody. Today, our guest is Marie-France. Hello, Marie-France. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Very good, very good. So ready to answer my questions?
Go for it.
Yes, good. So tell me, how did you come across this business?
So I came across, just like most people, I think, going through, like scrolling through my feed on social media.
Mhm.
So I came across the ad from a mom of two. She had like young kids, and she'd left her business, her career of 17 years to be home with her kids, thanks to this business. So it really just piqued my curiosity.
Okay. So what rang the bell when you saw deep inside of you when you saw the ad? So what was your first thought?
I really think like that ad focused on time freedom, and that really is what spoke to me, I think.
Mhm,
Um, it was during the pandemic when I came across this ad.
mhm.
So it really kind of got me thinking, okay, maybe I could get that too. I do have young kids as well, and I would love to be a more kind of present mom and be
Mhm.
able to retire early and still do some of the things I want to do with them, like travel and just kind of be there more than I was with my full-time job. So.
Good. And so how long did it take you to start, to make the first step and then launch your business?
Yeah, I think it was pretty much right away that I looked and watched the information session, like the free webinar. And I think within a couple of days, I got the information pack and I went through the information, and yeah, I started my business. I think I would say max within a week, I was up and doing the training.
And you were all set up to start.
Yep.
Mhm. Okay, so you start, you didn't, you weren't skeptical, not really, but you were curious, more curious than skeptical. So now you start your business. So tell me about your journey.
So it went pretty quick, and I would say I was also skeptical. I was
I,
curious, but also skeptical. So I did do my due diligence, and I asked a lot of questions before I decided, yes, okay, I could do this. But when I got started, then I was all in, and I started the training, and it was a couple years ago now in the summer. So I excuse me, I had the kids at home. They were not in school at the time. So I used, my evenings when they were in bed, or early morning, or whenever I had some time away from them, that I could go through the training. So I would say, up and running within 3 weeks to a month or so. Yeah.
okay, that was quick. Okay, so
Mhm.
you mentioned earlier that you do the business because maybe you want to retire early. So you're still working. I
I
can,
am, yes,
yes,
currently.
you're still working, and so you're doing it at the same time, and your profession is
I work for the Canadian government, so yeah.
okay, okay, good. And now, uh, did you have to face any challenges when
Oh
starting
yeah.
the business?
Absolutely. It
Yes,
wasn't smooth sailing. And if anybody tells you that it's like super easy, like smooth sailing, like that is a lie.
yes, nobody have it yet.
Exactly. But
Mhm.
it's like any journey, right? Something that's worth it. And there are some challenges, and you need to work at it. So I would say one of the more challenging thing for me, not having any kind of background in being an entrepreneur and being my own boss, is I really had to switch from the employee mindset to the entrepreneur mindset. So really kind of become accountable to my time, and to being I was responsible for the results or no results in my business, really. So I really
Absolutely.
had, yeah, and I had to really schedule and make the time to work on my business and be consistent with that. So I would say that it was one of my challenges, and I become a lot better at it over the last couple. Yeah.
Good. Okay, so we spoke about challenges. Now, can you name two benefits of the business and what you gain personally?
Two benefits. Okay, there's more than two, but I'll try to do two. So
Pick the most popular one.
Yeah, okay. So the automation 100% is probably one of the more beneficial, especially for, we have busy lives these days. Everybody's busy, whether you're a parent or not, whether you're working and doing this on the side or not, like life is busy. And so having a business that keeps working in the background, so we don't have to constantly work on it, and it still works and still brings in, people that are interested and brings them to you. That's wonderful. And having that system built for us, I don't know any other business that actually offers this. And so that would be like the first one. That's pretty huge, I find. The second one is the training that's offered. So anybody without any kind of experience can start and run this business and run it successfully, and a training that's updated all the time as well. And so us as entrepreneurs, we don't have to go out and look for training all the time and to stay up to date, because want it or not, social media is an area that changes constantly. And so to keep up to date with the constant changes would be very challenging to do on our own. So, but that's done for us. Like our system, our community keeps that training up to date so we can have the best chance of success after. So.
Yes, good. And I would mention the technical support.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you get your own website and sales funnel that's built for you. And so again, I don't know how to build a website. I don't know how to build an email campaign. I don't know how to do any of this stuff, and I don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have. Okay, it's So your personal name. Sorry, I interrupted you. Mm-hmm.
No, that's it. So those are the two: the automation, the training, and the technical aspect of it. Absolutely. So anybody can do this. So.
Okay. So for you, you were looking for time freedom. So that's this is what you personally gain from doing this business.
Yeah. So I'm still working full time right now, but like I am building a plan B, and so like I see the finish line.
Good. You're closer than 2 years ago.
Exactly. So it's it like I see the finish line, and I see that I can make this happen. And like I mentioned with this automation, this is not adding much to my workload already. So it's kind of a passive income in one way. So something that can keep going. And that's what they say, build, work smarter, not harder, right?
Exactly. Okay, so for my last question, what will be your message to the people listening to us now?
I say, if you have any kind of interest, if you're looking for a change, if you're just curious about this business, this system, come and check it out. There's no risk here. Nobody's gonna twist your arm to get in and to do this business. But without getting all that information, you're never gonna know whether or not it's for you, because it's not for everybody, and that's okay. And that's why we have that 30-day money back guarantee. Like, we give you your money back if you don't
have 30 days to think about it and to rethink about it.
Exactly. So there is zero risk. And ask Rose, ask anybody, like, we have refunded people. It's okay, because that's part of business, and we know it's not going to be for everybody. But this is the way to get all the info. This is the way to do your due diligence before you get into anything. Because there's some scams out there. We totally get it, and we understand it, and that's why we're trying to, provide all the info before you can make, an informed decision. So go for it and look into it. That's all I would say.
Absolutely. Yeah. Go for it and look if it's good for you or not. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. So thank you, my fans. I was happy to have you today. So see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.